OSCAAR TV, it's the Sunset Speedway, part of the Velocity Weekend for the OSCAAR Modifieds, alongside the second place finisher, Davey Terry. And Dave, 0 to hero in 2 weeks' time. Not the way you wanted to finish last week. Second place, a hard-fought finish here this week.
No, last week was a bummer for both me and Gary. He definitely did not need that to happen, and we didn't need that to happen either, just the brakes going away. Because me, Gary, and Brent were definitely the 3 fastest cars last weekend, and me and Gary and Brent were definitely the 3 fastest cars this weekend. And I'm just real happy to at least race side by side with Gary, because he's a guy that I look up to, and I really compare myself as a driver to him and what they do. So we were beating on each other, and it was pretty fun racing, and it's pretty cool to do well in front of OSCAAR and all their employees that showed up today, because I think we converted some race fans today.
That last 5 laps, 25 laps to go, we got that caution. You and Gary lined up beside each other, and you were side by side for pretty much the entirety of those last 5 laps. You must have been real excited to be up on that wheel over the closing laps there.
Yeah, he seemed to be pushing up in the center a little bit and having trouble getting off. But I was diving in as hard as I could. The car was starting to get loose, and then I was sticking with him, and I really thought I had a good chance to drive around him on the last lap. But I think it was 2 laps to go. The car just didn't have any bite coming off the corner, and he got ahead. And so I fell behind him, knowing that I'd definitely have a top 2 finish. So.
2 races to go on the 2012 schedule. Next weekend at Kawartha Speedway, much bigger track, a faster track than here at Kawartha. Do you feel as though you guys have the power to compete at that racetrack before we head back to Autumn Colors on the track, very similar to this one at Sunset, where you've been fast this year?
Kawartha is going to be a big unknown, just because, well, personally, I haven't raced there since the mini stock, which was 10 years ago or so, and we have a bunch of gears that we're going to try out, just because we don't know what gear we're going to end up with. It all depends how the car's going through the corners, and I don't think the crates should be able to keep up at Kawartha. There's enough wide sweeping corners that they should be able to keep up just fine.
Well, congratulations on your finish today, but I know for you guys to be here every week that you are here, that it takes a lot of people to work on crewing this car, and a lot of sponsorship that helps you guys get here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. OSCAAR first and foremost. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be racing, and just today, the support that they showed coming out here from all over the place. And also W. Brennan Haulage, Stewart's Farm Equipment, Man Hydraulics, and Snow Brothers Contracting. They all help us out, as well as Castrol. And then I'd like to thank my mom, dad, my brother Mike, Dwayne, Justin Wilson, and Dave Evans for helping us out tonight.
Well, once again, a big congratulations on your first podium finish in the OSCAAR Modifieds, and best of luck to you on these final 2 races in 2012.
Thank you. We'll be there.
For OSCAAR TV, the Sunset Speedway and part of the Velocity Weekend, Davey Terry finishes 2nd in the OSCAAR Modified 30-lap A-Main. For OSCAAR TV, I'm Clayton Johns.